Hello YouTube, it's me again. And today I'm bringing you my Project 20 pan update for January 2018. Basically, I'm going to start with the one thing that I don't know what keeps happening to the silly thing. I started out with a Bubble Yum original flavor lip balm, and I had it for most of my project, and then maybe like 2 or 3 months ago I lost the thing, and in that update I said I lost it and I counted it out of my Project 20 pan. Then about a month and a half ago I found it again. So I'm like, okay, yay, we can put it back in. I can keep using it. I'll put it on my bedside table. I'll use it before I go to bed. Blah, blah, blah. And then a couple of weeks ago, I lost the thing again. I don't know how this keeps happening. So what I'm going to do for now is it's still going to stay written in as one of my products. So if I do find it again before the end of this project, which I think I'm going to end in like sometime of July next year maybe. I haven't decided yet. If I haven't found it again by the end of this project, I'm just going to call it done. However, if I do find it again and use it up, great. But that's where that's going to be at for now. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the other original products. I think there's 12, including that lip balm. So I'm just going to go start with them. And the first of that is my Sharon Ray face powder in deep tan. I've decided that I've tried messing with it this last month, trying to see if I used it lightly, would it be okay as like an all-over bronzer? Or if I did this with it, would it be okay? And I cannot use it as a face powder. It makes me look like an Oompa Loompa. Almost like a sunburned Oompa Loompa even. So what I found is that it makes a great transition shade. And I do like it as on the backs of my cheeks. I do like it there as well. So it's going to take me forever to use this. It's probably going to be the one thing that I do not finish out of this project pan, even if I do keep it going until next year. So I've just kind of decided that it's just going to be in here forever. And I'm just going to be working on it for forever. Okay, the next thing that's been in this project for a while is my Deandra Beauty face tint, and I can actually say I've been making progress on this thing. I've finally been able to squeeze a bunch of the air out, and there was a ton of air in here. But what I do is since this is a little bit too dark and a little bit too orange, what I do is I mix it with my facial moisturizer, and that's what I've got on right now. It's just mixed with some my Dermasil from my 12 Pans of Christmas project, and that's how I've been using it, and it's been working quite well, as you can see. I've gotten to the point where I can squeeze out a bunch of the air, and there's not much left in here. So my prediction is that this is going to be one of the products that by next update will be finished. The next thing I continue to work on is my MUA Eyeshadow Palette in the shade Undressed, the dupe for the Naked palette. I've been using a lot more of this gray shadow here. Like I said, once I figured out that face powder that's way too dark for me makes a great transition shade. This looks really pretty with it in the crease and blended out. This shade here also looks really pretty as an eyelid color. So yeah, I've been playing a lot with these guys and using that other thing as a transition shade. I haven't hit pan on anything new. I probably have expanded the pan in the black because I've been playing with the black. I just did a get ready with me using that black eyeshadow. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I have not started on this yet. I'm waiting to finish that other tinted moisturizer first, and this is my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20, and it is in the shade Porcelain, so no use on that yet. And that'll probably be the same for the next update too, because I won't start using it until this one's gone. Sometimes what I do when I want a more fuller coverage is I'll take my Rubigo foundation stick in the shade Shell. As you can see, I've made progress on this guy too. There's less of it there. Is I'll put this over top of the Tinted Moisturizer and rub it in. And then that gives me a little bit more coverage and covers everything better, you know, whatever. I'm explaining this weirdly, but I'll put it over top of the Tinted Moisturizer to get more coverage. So where are we at? That's 6. The e.l.f. eye primer, still using it. Still, I can see a bit more light in there, I guess. I mean, I'm still going to be working on it for a while, but there you go. There is progress there. Oh, one thing I don't have my empties here, so you're just going to have to trust me when we get to that. Let's see here. Still have, now this is the second one, the e.l.f. Long Wear Lip Liner in Natural Blush. This is the second one because I lost the first one, and it's going to be the same thing with that lip balm. Like if I haven't found the first one by the time this one is done, or by the end of this project, they're both going to be counted as done. So anyway, there's that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's another one. This is my Rimmel Scandalize eyeliner in nude. I do think this is starting to dry out a little bit. I can see it coming away from the edges of the pencil itself. It is kind of loose in there. I don't wonder that if at some point I could just pull it out of there and then use it as an eyeshadow base, but that's not yet, maybe. What else have I gotten here? My Natural Collections liquid eyeliner, still going, still using it. This is just one day gonna die, and then that's when I know it'll be done. But on the other hand, it's still creamy, still, I mean, I've got it on the top of my eyes today, it's still working, still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. I don't quite remember what all else is in here. I've added a bunch of stuff. So I'll just go ahead and do the 2 things that I used up that I don't have here with me. And one of them is my Black Hills lip balm. I used it up completely. You'll see it in my Reverse Rouge empties, which will be the next video I post. And the other one you'll see is my Sarah St. James lipstick in Cinnamon, and I used that all up, and you will see that in my Reverse Rouge empties as well. So I've used up 2 things this month, which was pretty cool because they're both lip products. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, I haven't added in anything for those yet. Oh, no, wait, actually I have. I've added in another lipstick. Speaking of which, well, we might as well just go ahead and do our lipsticks now. I'm going to quick reach over here and grab the other one, because it should be over here. There he is. Okay, so we'll just go ahead with the lipstick I added in for the Sarah St. James one. I'm sorry for all the moving around. And that is this Arabella Stewart one in Misty Mauve. It actually started out about twice this big because I used up the Sarah St. James one quite early in the month. And so I'm predicting that this one will also be done by the next update in February, and I'll probably have another lipstick to show you. So there's that. The other lipstick I've got is this Deandra one in Brilliant Scarlet. It's about the same size. I've been trying to focus on this one more because this is now the lipstick that's I've been working on the longest, and because it's red I don't feel comfortable wearing it to work, so that's why this one's taking longer than everything else, because everything else I wear to work and reapply throughout the day. Okay, a concealer palette. I have made, now there's a little mirror there. I have made More Pan in that shade I've been working on is the Peach Corrector shade. And as you can see, I've been expanding the pan on that. I'm not sure if I'll finish this thing by the end, but I do hope to finish that concealer shade at the very least. Another thing I added in... Oh, I didn't bring the blush. Why didn't I bring... No, I did bring the blush. Okay. Face stuff. Still working on my MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter. I bought mine before they come out with a bunch of shadows. Ooh, we've got a little bit of glare. So mine's actually the pink shimmer one, but on the back of mine it just says like DMA 01 shimmer highlighter. So it's before they came out with a bunch of different colors. As you can see, the big part of it is slowly wearing down. I've hit a bit of pan. I use this a lot for my inner corner highlights. I've got something else on today, but I also use it as a face highlight, inner corner highlights. I use it a lot of different places. The blush I'm wearing today is my Real Match Perfection blush in medium. This is supposed to be a dupe for Benefit's Hervana. I don't know, I like it. It's a fairly light blush. I mean, if you swirl your blush all together, you get all the colors swirled together. And I do have that on today. I mean, it's fairly light. It's great for me, who's usually heavy-handed with blushes, so that works fine. I also have a Makeup Academy face powder, which I am happy to say I finally hit some major pan on. And this is just the shade 1. It's a pressed powder. As you can see, I hit some major pan there. I'm going to carry on working with that. I did add in this other eyeshadow palette. This is a Wet n Wild limited edition trio into Muse and Cruise. It's something I already hit pan on, but I needed a matte brown shade and I needed another little highlighter shade. And then I sometimes use the blue as an eyeliner under lower lash eyeliner is what I use it for. It actually works great with one of the other shadows in there, making a very cool eye look. It's actually similar to an eye look that Courtney, she's another Project Panerai Watch. Yeah, she's been doing something with a very light eyelid look, and then this blue popped on her bottom lash line. Anyway, I did add in a couple of eye bases. Well, eye bases and blush base. This is a Mary-Kate and Ashley Shimmer Plus All Over Color Jumbo Crayon. It doesn't say what color it is, but it is like a bronze sparkly shade. It's very sparkly. It's almost as bad as the e.l.f. eye primer that I've been working on in sheer, because that's rather glittery too. So I try not to use them both, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I've only just started using this. This is something I added in recently. And then the other thing I added in recently was this Avon Great Blush Frost Stick in Cinnamon Sugar. I mean, it's just a cream blush stick. I sometimes use it as an eye base because it's nice. It's a nice neutral pink, and it's got a little bit of shine to it. I have used it on my cheeks a couple of times, but I find that it doesn't blend very well. And when I try to put my powder blush on top of it, it just kind of sets it and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't blend, so I don't know. It's something I've been trying to work on. I don't think I've added anything else in here, at least not to the Project Pan that I'm aware of. But anyway, that should be everything now. At least that's everything as far as I can tell. So this video is getting nice and long already, and so I will say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!